scene opens with breathtaking drone shots of Hunza Valley, snow-capped peaks, and turquoise rivers. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. When you think of Pakistan, what's the first image that pops into your head? For many, it might be bustling cities or rich history, but today we're venturing far north to a place that's often called heaven on earth. We're talking about the majestic mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and ancient valleys of northern Pakistan. For years, this region was a hidden gem, a secret whispered among the most adventurous travelers. But now, the word is out. More and more people from all over the world are packing their bags and heading to places like Hunza, Skardu, and Swat. But what do they really think? We've all seen the incredible pictures, but what's the experience actually like on the ground? We decided to find out. We spent weeks traveling through these incredible landscapes, and along the way, we met dozens of international visitors, from seasoned backpackers to families on their first big adventure. We asked them one simple question: what has been your biggest surprise about northern Pakistan? And their answers? Well, they were absolutely amazing. Let's start with the scenery. I mean, just look at this. You can't talk about this region without mentioning the jaw-dropping beauty. We met a couple from Germany, hiking near the base of Nanga Parbat. The husband, Klaus, just stood there, speechless for a moment, and then he said, "I've seen the Alps, I've seen the Rockies, but this is on another level. The scale is just humbling. You feel so small, but in the best way possible." His wife, Anna, added, "Every corner you turn, it's a new postcard. The colors of the lakes, the way the clouds wrap around the peaks, it's a photographer's dream." That was a common theme. People arrive expecting beautiful mountains, but they leave completely overwhelmed by the sheer, raw, and untouched majesty of it all. It's not just something you see, it's something you feel. But here's where the story gets really interesting. Almost every single person we spoke to said the same thing. We came for the mountains, but we're staying for the people. This was the biggest surprise for nearly everyone. Let's be honest, media portrayals haven't always been the kindest, and many tourists admitted to being a little nervous before they arrived. We ran into a young solo traveler from Australia named Chloe in a small cafe in Karimabad. She was laughing with the owner like they were old friends. I asked her about her experience with the people. She smiled and said, "It's unreal. I was a bit worried coming here alone, but I have never felt safer. People don't just help you. They go out of their way for you. Yesterday, my tire went flat, and within minutes, a whole family stopped their car, helped me change it, and then invited me to their home for tea. They refused to take any money. They just wanted to make sure I was okay and that I was having a good time in their country." This isn't a one-off story. We heard it again and again. A group of Spanish hikers got lost on a trail, and a local shepherd didn't just point them in the right direction. He walked with them for 2 hours to make sure they got back to their guest house safely. A French family told us how their kids were playing with the local children in a village in Skardu, communicating without a shared language, just through laughter and games. The father said, "There is a warmth here that you can't describe. It's a genuine kindness, a hospitality that comes straight from the heart. It's this human connection that seems to leave the most lasting impression. It shatters preconceptions and turns a simple vacation into a profound experience." The people of northern Pakistan don't see tourists as just a source of income. They see them as guests in their home, and they treat them with the honor and respect that comes with that. The famous Pakistani hospitality isn't just a stereotype, it's a way of life here. Now, let's talk about the adventure. This place is a playground for adrenaline junkies. But what surprised many was how accessible it is for everyone. We met a family from the UK with 2 young kids who were trekking to the fairy Meadows. The dad told me, "We thought this kind of trip was only for hardcore mountaineers." But there are so many options, from gentle walks through apricot orchards to challenging high-altitude treks. We're creating memories with our kids that are just priceless. They'll remember crossing these suspension bridges and seeing these giant peaks for the rest of their lives. And the food. Oh, the food. Many travelers were only familiar with the curries and biryanis of the South. They were blown away by the unique cuisine of the North. We shared a meal with a group of friends from Brazil who were raving about the local dishes. One of them, Pedro, said, "I had no idea. The apricot soup, the mamtu dumplings, the fresh bread baked right in front of you. It's so fresh and delicious. And eating it with this view, it doesn't get any better." The flavors are simpler, more rustic, and tied directly to the land. It's a culinary journey that's as exciting as the physical one. Of course, a trip here isn't without its challenges. The roads can be long and winding, an adventure in themselves. Wi-Fi can be spotty, and you learn to embrace being disconnected from the outside world. But as one American traveler put it, that's part of the magic. You're forced to be present. You're not scrolling through your phone. You're watching a glacier glisten in the sun or chatting with a local elder about the history of his village. The inconveniences are actually what make the experience so authentic and rewarding. So, what's the final verdict from our international friends? It's a resounding, overwhelming thumbs up. Northern Pakistan is a place that defies expectations. It's a land of epic landscapes and even bigger hearts. It challenges your perceptions and rewards you with experiences that are raw, real, and deeply human. The tourists we met all left with their cameras full of stunning photos, but more importantly, they left with their hearts full of warmth and a newfound appreciation for this incredible corner of the world. Many of them said they were already planning their next trip back, which is the highest praise of all. They came as tourists, but they left as ambassadors, eager to share the true story of northern Pakistan with their friends and family back home. What are your thoughts? Have you been to northern Pakistan, or is it on your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and answer any questions you might have. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.